Opossum. Today I'm joined by my buddy Daniel, and we're going to play a little sealed. What I've got here is a booster box from the set Unhinged. It was acquired in the trade for the Polluted Delta. You guys saw me open from Onslaught a while back. Quite a few people in the Magic community, Daniel included, think that I should not open this box. I should keep it sealed. It's most definitely worth more sealed than opened, or than the contents of it will probably be worth. However, I don't really do that. I open product. I enjoy playing with it. So today, we're each going to take 6 packs from this box, build the very best 40 card minimum deck we can, and play a few games. Okay guys, we're back. Daniel and I have each built our 40 card minimum decks. In my case, I actually have 41 cards. Ideally, you want to be at the 40 card minimum. Going 1 or 2 over, especially given that this is just for fun, shouldn't be an issue. Daniel, you fairly happy with what you've got?
I am.
And you went 41 cards as well, correct?
I did. I also went with 3 colors, and I think it's all right. It'll be fun nonetheless.
Definitely be fun. There's some interesting cards in this set for sure. We'll let you cut that. Typically, we roll to see who goes first or see who gets to choose to go first. Most of the time, Daniel doesn't want to go first, so we don't always bother. I'm assuming same case here?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I went 3 colors as well, so we'll see how this works. So,
Now keep.
I will keep as well. Start off with a plains.
Force pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Another plains. And we're going to play a chi pass. All of my spells are going to be 1/2 generic less to cast. Pass turn.
Face to face.
This is where we're playing rock, paper, scissors.
It is.
I'm very bad at this, but okay. 1, 2, 3.
I win.
That's 1. 1, 2, 3.
You win.
1, 2, 3.
You win.
I win. So nothing happens
Nothing
then,
happens.
correct? Yay. What else you got, sir?
That's it.
Untap. Draw for turn. Land for turn. You know, for a 3-color deck, I'm not seeing any other colors. Let's go to combat. And we're going to swing with a 1 by 3.5. And
I took 1.
Second main phase. We'll tap 2 for a card pecker. I've got half a mana floating, but nothing to do with it right now. So 1.5 power, 1 toughness, with some graveyard recursion. And pass turn.
Swamp. Play 3. Toggle night. Comes into play turned on.
Okay.
Whenever a player casts a spell, it gets turned off. As long as it's turned off, it cannot attack or block, and all damage that would be dealt is prevented.
Gotcha. Okay, that's all you got?
Yep.
Untap. Draw for turn. Still not seeing any of my other colors. This is most unfortunate. I will go to combat, and we're going to swing with the card pecker. It's flying.
All right, well, I'll take 1 1.5.
1.5. And we're just going to use a dice. It doesn't really matter what number it's on. It's just showing the half-life. And I will pass turn.
Untap, draw, land for turn. I'm gonna swing 4.
I'm going to take 4.
I am now going to pay 2 black and 1 green. Play Farewell to Arms. Rick, let's choose your right hand.
Oh, this... Okay. Well, my right hand stays behind my back. And your troglodyte's turned off now, correct?
It is.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Okay. If anybody's ever tried to play cards with just one hand, it's not the simplest thing in the world to do. We'll play a land for turn. It is a forest. And let's see, pardon my head, I'm having to read my cards. Let's go to combat. And we're going to swing. We'll swing with the card pecker.
I take 1.
Before damage.
Oh.
We're going to tap a green and a white and cast Supersize Me. Or Supersize.
That's now turned on.
Yeah, I have now turned on the troglodyte, unfortunately. But he gets an additional plus 3.5. So he is taking 5 damage. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. One, two, three, 4, and a green.
What was I doing?
You have to read it to know what it does.
Well, casting this spell, troglodyte's turned off again.
He is.
What Daniel's laughing about is I'm turned into stone and I'm not supposed to be speaking right now, so he's going to have to take the card from my hand and I can't do anything.
It is your turn.
Okay. It says till end of that turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I can move now. Okay, let's see. How big is that thing?
He's a 2.5 by 5.
2.5 by 5. Okay.
Troglodyte is off. So if you play a spell, he will be turned back on.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go to combat. And we're going to swing with the card. Well, hold on. Yeah, we're going to swing with the card pecker again.
Okay. 1.5 damage.
Before damage, even though this is going to turn Troglodyte on again, I'm going to cast another supersize. So he is taking 5.
I'm at 7.5.
And I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Let's swing out.
And how big is the thing that I couldn't read? 2.5 by
5.
by 5. We'll block him with the G-Pass.
You'll take 4.
Taking 4. Thank you, sir.
I will now pay a red and 3. Let's destroy your forest.
Ooh, that's rude.
Whenever a target player touches their face, I can say got you and return this to my hand.
Okay, well that sucks because my face will frequently itch. And to be clear, it says face, so I can still adjust my glasses, correct?
Yes.
That's a good thing. Ah, dang it, I almost did it. What else you got?
Oh, that's it.
Oh, and Troglodyte's turned off now.
Yes.
So we'll untap. Draw for turn. Hey, it's another forest. And we will go to combat. And we're going to swing with, we'll swing with the card pecker.
For 1.5.
Yep.
I'm at 6.
Okay. And I will pass turn.
You did not cast a spell.
I did not.
Let's do a black and 3. And we'll destroy your other forest.
And Troglodyte's now turned on.
Using this nice little special card here where I get to pick one of the 4, right? Or 5.
Okay.
I am going to swing said Troglodyte.
Okay.
You take 4.
I'm taking 4.
Your turn, sir.
Untap. Draw. Okay. Let's tap. Three. To play fascist art director.
And
He's a 2/2 that for 2 white he can gain protection from the artist of my choice until end of turn.
So I have Don Hazling or Dan Fritzer.
Okay. Pass turn.
Well, Troglodyte stays phased out, or turned off rather.
Correct. Wait, was he off?
He was.
And then I cast a spell. So he's turned on.
No, that turned him off when you.
Oh, okay. He was on.
Oh no! Wait, you're right because I destroyed your land. That turned him off. So now he's turned on.
He just turned back on.
You're correct. All right, let's play. A black and 2. We're going to play Mother of Goons. Whenever a creature an opponent controls is put into the graveyard from play, sacrifice Mother of Goons unless you insult that creature.
Okay, so he's got to talk smack about my creatures dying. And playing that, Troglodyte's now turned off again.
He is.
Yay!
I am going to pass turn.
Okay, I will untap. Draw for turn. Another plains.
Would you like to read my card, Rick?
I would not.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to just say no. And I will also... You got a couple of different artists over there.
I do. Daryl Ritchie, Dan Frazier.
I'm going to pass turn.
All right. You did not play a spell.
Correct.
I'll play a forest. I'm going to tap 2 forest and play Land Aid 04. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Daniel. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Daniel. Happy birthday to me. And many more. I will now untap said land I searched for, since that is a condition for me singing.
Very badly, but singing nonetheless.
Right. Now, let's play 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to play The Falling Apart. With the Falling Apart, he has 2 arms and 2 legs, and whenever damage is dealt to Falling Apart, remove an arm or a leg from it. He can't attack if he has no legs, and he can't block if he has no arms.
Okay.
So, that turns on my Troglodyte, and I am going to swing the 3 creatures I have.
Okay. Let's see. And who's the artist on this guy?
Daryl Ritchie.
Okay. And what's his toughness?
5.
His toughness is 5. Okay. Well, we're going to block the Troglodyte here.
Okay.
And we're going to block this guy here, but before damage is dealt, we're going to play 2 white and give him protection from Daryl Ritchie.
So they'll still die.
Mine will live, but yours will die.
Right.
And Card Pecker will die.
And you're taking 4?
No, I blocked the Troglodyte with Card Pecker.
Oh, so you're taking 2.5.
I'm taking 2.5.
So 1, 2, 3,
and a half. Okay, and with Card Pecker in the graveyard, If Daniel touches the table with his hand, I can say gotcha and put it back in my hand. Anything else, sir?
I'm thinking. I'll pass.
Daniel did not insult my card pecker.
It's already in the graveyard.
Oh, okay, yes. I thought this was what made you insult it.
No, the mother of goons.
Ah, what does this guy do?
Loses an arm or a leg.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll untap. I will draw for turn. Sadly, I'm still playing a 3-color deck that apparently wants to be 1 color. Pass turn.
I'm going to tap 4. That's 2 black and 2. And play Badass. I can pay 1 a black and growl, and it regenerates.
Interesting.
I am now going to swing these 2.
Okay, because that actually
Turned
off
Yep.
Troglodyte. So I have a 4/4 and a
2.5 or 2.5 to
2.5 by 5. I'm gonna block here and here, 4 damage, pay 2 white, and name the artists
Corey
McCurrick, so that I will not take any damage and my stuff doesn't die.
All right, your turn.
Okay, we'll untap, draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I have 6 cards in hand, and I still can't do anything. Pass the turn. Daniel being careful not to touch the table.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
We're going to do 3. Keeper of the Sacred Word comes into play. Choose a word. When an opponent says said word, keeper gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Playing him turns on my Troglodyte.
Okay.
And the word I choose is art.
Art. Okay.
So now when you name said card,
If I say said card's name.
that's
yes.
right.
Always a way around things.
I'm swinging all out.
Okay.
2.5, 4, 3.5, 4.
So even if I block here and here,
I can
that is
still do 6
lethal.
damage with 3.5 and 2.5.
And that's game.
Good game, sir.
Oh, arms asleep.
What?
Okay, so we're doing a best of 3 round. Daniel has taken the first round. Fairly, I wouldn't say hugely decisively, because it was actually a somewhat close game.
It was.
Let's see, do I have anything I can sideboard in?
It sucks that I had land destruction. It'd suck worse if you had counter spells.
Yeah, it would, and you would think I would have counter spells in blue, but... And... Actually, I'm gonna play it as It was. And I will be on the play. Since I lost, you cut that. Oh. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I'll keep.
I'll keep as well. I'm gonna play a plains and pass turn.
Forest, pass.
And draw for turn. Forest and pass.
Mountain. Pay 2. Face to face. Let's see how your rock, paper, scissors goes. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I win. 1, 2, 3. You win.
I win.
1, 2, 3. You
I win. I do not take damage.
Don't. Your go, sir.
Draw for turn. Land for turn. Tapping 3 to play the Fascist Art Director.
All right.
And pass turn.
Let's play a swamp. Tap 3, and we will play Keeper of the Sacred Word.
Uh-huh.
The sacred word is attack.
Interesting. And that is a 2/3 creature?
It is.
Okay.
Your turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. And we will land for turn. Move to combat. And we are going to declare that the Fascist Art Director will attempt to do damage to you.
I take 2.
Correct. And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Forest. We will now do 4 and destroy a forest. And now whenever you touch your face, I can say got you and get it out of the graveyard. Your turn. Oh, no. I'm going to swing for 2.
Okay.
Now your turn.
On your instep,
Yes.
I'm going to tap a white and play Save Life. And I will gain 2.5 life. 2.5. And anytime that you say save or life, I can say gotcha. Then we will untap. Draw for turn. land for turn. We will tap 1 and 2 to play the Moniker Mage. I can pay a blue, say my middle name, to give Moniker Mage Shroud, basically. Or pay blue and say Daniel's middle name, and Moniker Mage will fly. Combat. Let's go ahead and send the fascist director at Daniel. Pass turn.
I'm going to pay 4. Goblin SWAT team. I can say Goblin SWAT team, and you have 5 seconds to slap the table. If you don't, I get a 1/1 counter.
Okay.
I can only do that once each turn.
Okay.
Goblin SWAT team. I'm going to swing for 2.
Okay. I'm taking 2 damage.
Your turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Let's see. We will go to combat, and I'm gonna send
Goblin SWAT team.
Moniker Mage at you.
I will block it.
Okay, before damage. I will supersize it. It gets plus 3.5 and just plus 3.5.
All right.
And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to pay 4, a black and 3, and put an instant card, and we will put it on your mage.
On my mage, what does this thing do?
And we will put the letter...
Okay. In response to you doing that, I'm gonna tap a blue and say Eugene, which happens to be my middle name.
Okay.
And the mage has Shroud.
All right. Your turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Combat. We'll send the mage again.
I'll block.
Okay, before damage. Green and a blue. And I will supersize it.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Untap, draw. I'm going to pay 2. Rock, paper, scissors.
Here we go with that again.
Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You win.
1, 2, 3.
Draw.
1, 2, 3.
I win.
1, 2, 3.
Draw.
1, 2, 3.
Draw.
1, 2, 3.
I win.
I lose.
You take 5 damage.
Okay.
Your turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'm gonna tap 2 to play the cheap ass.
All right.
Combat. We'll swing with both.
I take 4.
Yes, sir.
I'm at 12.
Okay. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. We're going to pay 2 swamp and a green and do farewell to arms.
Okay. Which one?
Right. I am then going to play a red and a green and do face to face again.
You with that card. Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. You win.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You win. No damage. All right. Your
Yay.
turn.
So what would have happened if I lost?
Could have taken 5 damage.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. You are at 12. Let's play land for turn. Combat. All of them.
So I'm taking 3, 4, 5.
Yes, sir.
I'm at 7.
Okay. 7 what?
I thought it was just for the turn. Is that the rest of the game?
Yes, it is. Yep.
All right. Untap. You were done, right?
I am done. And Daniel is not cooperating in saying the words that will get my card back in my hand.
I'm going to pay 3 and do farewell to arms. Can you guess which arm I'm picking?
Oh. That is dirty. That is absolutely dirty. I could cast this now, but it doesn't do me any good too. I'm gonna guess you're gonna say right arm?
Left.
Left arm.
Your turn.
Okay.
Now here comes the fun part.
I'm trying to think of if I want to actually go through trying to actually keep this one card.
I was going to say, if you draw and you remove a hand, don't I get to sack it and you got to discard that card as well?
Unless I just go ahead and remove both hands now.
You're right.
I'm gonna bring out my right hand. So you could choose to sacrifice the one
I'll
for that.
sacrifice it and you discard the card.
And I will have to discard that card. Okay. It was a graphic violence. So then we will untap. Draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to pay a blue and cast Loose Lips on the Moniker Mage. I'm going to name the phrase I suck. Rick should win. And we'll go to combat.
That's only 5 words.
It says 8 or less.
8
or fewer. Combat. We'll swing house.
So that would be 5.
It would.
Okay. My turn?
It is. I get to draw 2 cards.
Well, I think that's game, Rick. I can play 1 creature and it's not enough to block.
Yay! So we are 1-1.
We are.
Daniel did not like the idea of admitting that I am awesome and should win this game. And that's okay. I'll take the card draw. Okay, Daniel, would you still like for me to go first?
I would.
Since it is your choice.
Case couldn't wrap his head around that last night, that anytime I play 3 colors, I like to be on the draw. And I told him I like to do it with 2 colors too sometimes.
And even if he insists on rolling, which I guess technically they can, if you win the roll, you can choose to not be the one to go first. And if he would rather go first, it's unlikely that if he won, you would not get your way.
I just feel like I can see the advantage in Modern and Legacy.
Right. There aren't really any turn 1 game-ending, game-winning plays.
In Limited
of any form.
or standard.
Or Commander, for that matter.
Right. So card draw, in my opinion, is a much better option. I guess the one exception could be ley lines, but we're not playing with ley lines.
This is true. Well, my Commander decks, 2 of them have turn 1 plays other than ley lines.
I'll keep.
I will not. I have 3 Commander decks that I frequently play. Mono White, Flyers, and Board Wipe Tribal. It's a creature-based deck that actually has, at the moment, I think 11 board wipes in it. Have a turn 1 play of revealing, or turn 0 play of revealing Chancellor of the Annex, and it for some reason that angers people. Anyone that doesn't know the card Chancellor of Annex, if it's revealed on turn 0, then everyone else's first spell of the game is countered unless they pay an extra. So turn 1 Soul Ring doesn't happen. And then in my 3-color enchantment-based deck, I run Gemstone Caverns, which can enter the battlefield on turn 0 as well. And 7. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play this. And we will play a choices. We'll discard this. Not discard, sorry. We will push that to the bottom. And then we'll play a land for turn and pass.
Forest, pass.
Draw for turn. Plains. G-Pass. Pass turn.
Swamp, pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Combat. Swing with a 1 by 3.5.
I take 1.
Second main phase. We'll tap 2. And play the everybody's favorite art director. Pass turn.
Mountain.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 3 and put Keeper of the Sacred Word and name I.
Ooh. Diabolical.
That had to, go with a little bit of thought there. So
Yeah. You seem deep in thought.
Your turn.
You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
Well,
We'll untap. Set it. Was that till end of turn?
it is.
It is. Okay. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Let's put a second swamp on the battlefield so that I am able to tap 4 and destroy a plains.
Most unfortunate. You and the land destruction.
I'm going to swing Keeper of the Sacred Word.
Double block.
We'll do art director first.
Okay.
Any responses?
Nope.
Your turn.
Would have gone differently if you had not destroyed one of my planes, which I'm fairly certain is why you did it.
It is. It is.
Draw for turn. Land for turn. Combat. Swing with 1.
I'll take 1.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Let's play a forest. And then I will tap 2 forest and play Land 804. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Daniel. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Daniel. Happy birthday to me. And many more. Untap now that that's done. Since I said my song. Now I will tap 4 and put out Badass.
Yeah.
And it is now your turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Let's see. We'll tap 2 for the card pecker.
Oh. All right. That's the one whenever he's in your graveyard. If I say...
No, that's the one that if he's in the graveyard and you touch the table with your hand.
Yep.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, untap.
Guys. Riley. Hands off. I said Riley.
I am going to play a green and 4. We'll play Stone Cold Ballast.
Okay. I'm not going to read that card.
Okay. Let's do... I will swing.
I'll do nothing.
1, 2, 3, -1 to give you a half.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. And I will tap 2 for another cheap ass.
Oh.
And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to do a mountain for turn. I'm going to play two black and 2 red. We'll play the Falling Apart. He is a 4/4, and whenever he takes damage, I have to get rid of a body part.
Gotcha.
And then I'll do a black and 2 green to play Mother of Goons.
Okay, that's the one where if my stuff dies, you have to insult it.
It is.
And we'll do this. We'll put 2 at the bottom are his arms, or his legs. The 2 at the top are his arms.
And I will pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw for turn. And I will play land for turn. Let's see. My spells are now a complete mana less.
Yes, yes they are.
So ever since I saw the list for this set, I have wanted to play this card. We'll do a green and 3 to play the Shoe Tree. It's a 3/3. It comes into play with up to 2 shoe counters on it. Do that so you can still see the card. Shoe Tree has 2 shoe counters on it.
So it is a 3/3?
It is a 5/5 at the moment. Because it has 2 shoes.
All right.
Let's see. Let's also... we're going to tap a blue and play Loose Lips on the card pecker. The sentence, we'll keep it simple. I concede.
You what?
Your sentence will be, and I quote, I concede. Combat. Card pecker. In the air.
I'll take one.
Just one.
And say your sentence as in, I quote, I concede.
Okay. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. We're going to pay a red and 3. And we'll play the Goblin SWAT team. Goblin SWAT team. I am going to swing all out.
Okay. Your biggest one is the 4/4 dude.
It is.
I'll block your 4/4 with my 5/5.
Okay.
And let's see. I'll block your 2-powered dude. With a cheap ass. And this guy is a 3/2.
Yes.
I'll block him with a 1, a 3.5. That leaves me taking 3.5. I blocked your guy with the arms and legs
Okay.
with shoot tree.
So,
They'll bounce.
no. Toughness 2.
Yeah, they'll just bounce because he's dealing 3.
Yeah.
His toughness is 3.5.
So, this guy will die. You'll take 3.5.
What made him lose his counters? The other guy with the arms and legs?
If he took damage, then he would have lost him, but you killed him outright.
Oh, okay. So
You blocked him with
it doesn't prevent the damage. It
No.
just kills. Gotcha. Unless it says prevent that damage and remove a counter.
No.
Oh, okay. Even better.
I'll pass.
I will untap. And draw for turn. Okay, we'll tap 2 white. And play the art director.
Goblin SWAT team.
And so here's a 2/2. So we're going to swing the card pecker and the shoe tree.
Okay. I'm taking the 5. And then I'll take the 1 and say your phrase, I concede.
Okay. And I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Mountain and 4 for my second Goblin SWAT team. Goblin SWAT team. All right, let's swing all out.
Cards in hand? No cards in hand? Okay, so I will block I'll block your 3/2. We'll double block it.
Okay.
And that would have me taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half.
No, both of these are half, so you'd be taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Never mind. That is just way too much. In that case, we'll block. We'll block a 3/2 and a 2/2, and that has me taking 3 1/2, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
Which takes me down to 7.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Let's untap. Like those counters, don't you?
I do.
Roll for turn. Land for turn. Combat. Let's swing and swing. So the shoe tree and the card pecker.
I'm going to take it all. So 5
and a half.
1, 1.5.
Yep.
And I will say your phrase, I concede, so you don't get your draw.
Okay. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. And you have 3 blockers.
I do have 3 blockers, 1 card in hand, and a bunch of lands.
Goblin SWAT team. Swing all out. No, I'm not. I'm swinging everything, but I'm keeping 1 blocker open.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. Yes, that is what I'll do.
Okay. And we said he is a 3/2,
Yep.
a 3 1/2, 1,
Yep.
a 2 1/2,
5.
5, and a 2/2.
Yes.
Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to block your 3/2 here, your 3 1/2 by 1, no. We'll block your 2/2 here and your 2 1/2 by 5 here. And before damage, who drew him?
Daryl Ritchie.
We're going to tap 2 white and give this guy a protection from Daryl Ritchie.
So you'll take 3 1/2.
Yep. Yeah, well. Any further effects, sir?
This guy will bounce,
He'll die.
and that's it.
Everything else lives. Yep.
All right, your turn.
Let's untap. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Well, yeah, my shoes are untapped as well. You have one blocker. And I have to do 4.5 damage.
I miscalculated. That's game.
Yeah, because I swing out.
I wasn't paying attention to that. I was thinking I'd have a half a point left if I blocked your big guy. Nope.
Okay.
Because if I block your big guy, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 there, so I'll have a half negative. I miscalculated. That's a good game.
And I was going to get to play the question elemental.
Well, Rick, actually, Nicole just left with Lucas. I got time for probably one more if you want to do one more, or we can do something different.
Well, we'll go ahead and cut the video for now. As always, thank y'all guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that. Also, feel free to like and share the video. As I've always explained, more people to do that, the way the algorithms and everything else with YouTube works, the easier it is for somebody to just accidentally stumble upon this. And so we'll catch y'all next time. Daniel, thanks for playing.
Thanks for having me.